Hello everyone and welcome back to another GrainMan Travels Adventure, and today we're on a new mod map called Competition. Now this map was released on the 1st of the 2nd 2024, so today it is cross-platform compatible, so PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One and the Xbox series of consoles. It's on a version 1.0.0.0, it's 91.15 megabytes to download, so pretty small, and it's actually made by a map maker called Grimlock RRC. Now obviously this map is actually designed quite heavily around multiplayer, like a team v team sort of scenario, but you could play it on single player. It's quite a nice map, I must admit, with some big fields. So we'll go through some of the information on ModHub. So it says this map is suitable for 2 team competitions. You will be able to face each other on the 2 symmetrically sides of the map. It's up to you, choose between east and west. You will find 50 fields, 25 to the east and 25 to the west, out of a total of 57 farmlands. On each side you will have a large BGA and a large silo. The central map area is home to all the points of sale on the map, so literally these ones over here. The map is intended for multiplayer, but you can also play it alone. Let the competition begin, and may the best team win. There's actually one required mod for this. It's the Biotank by Grimlock RRC. So yeah, quite a novel idea actually. I quite like the idea of it, but I think we'll put our feet firmly back down on the ground and have a quick look at our starting equipment. As you can see, we don't start with an awful lot of equipment, but it is all quite big stuff. So we've got a Fendt 942 Vario, and then also a New Holland T8 435 Genesis. So both very big, powerful tractors. We've got the CR1090 Combine Harvester. We've got the very nice Krone Big X 1180 Forage Harvester. We've got the Grimmy Ventor 4150 Potato Harvester, base game 1. We've got the Grimmy Rexor 6300 Platinum Sugar Beet Harvester, base game 1 again. And we've got the Kaweco Randium Trailer and the FarmTech Fortis 3000, both really big trailers with big capacities. We've got the nice Superflex Draper 45-foot header for the New Holland Combine. The Krone X Collect 900-3 Forage Harvester header, 9-metre one, really nice that one I must admit. And then we've got a couple of 1500 AGCO weights, so not bad at all. No lease items and no map specific mods either. So if we have a quick look on the PDA, so literally at the moment we're starting up here on the east side, and as you can see this is kind of where our farm is at the moment, with a silo and a home trigger. And we own farmland 2, which has field 1. We also own 26, which is like an area to build something, or it's got the biogas plant on. If you look over here, you'll see that we've got the other farm on the other side of the map, which is over there. It does look like the actual fields are identical, so that's pretty good. So as you can see, it kind of works in that respect, so it's pretty cool that you've got a symmetrical map. So if you look at the crop calendar, it's pretty much completely default. Nothing's changed, nothing's been added or removed. It's pretty standard base game, so that's pretty good for multiplayer. Prices wise, most things do sell. A few little things don't. I don't think planks sell on this one, so that's just something to remember, or furniture. Everything else does as normal. Not too bad prices, pretty standard though, so not too bad. We don't start with any animal pens. Contracts, there's a few contracts, obviously they're quite big fields, and if you do it in single player, obviously there's going to be a bit of AI in there, so they'll actually give you some contracts. That's pretty good. Each farm, if you did do it in multiplayer or single player, also starts with a biogas plant, a 500 kilowatt one, so that's pretty good. So that's just a standard one that can take silage, slurry, manure and sugar beet cut, so that's pretty cool. If a quick look at the PDA, as I said, it's a symmetrical map, as you can see, pretty much mirrored. So obviously the fields are pretty square and pretty normalised in shape and size, as you can see. Nothing really mega adventurous, and obviously having one bridge across the middle to the island with the productions on is quite a cool idea. And obviously each team has their own side, so I think it's a really nice idea, I must admit. Let's have a quick look at our sale points and productions then. So we've got Biotank there, South Valley, gas station, vehicle shop, biomass heating plant, small rock, H&H, which is quite nice, small chaff, Entrepot and the animal trader. And then literally on our farm we've got our solar, house trigger, BGA. This side we've kind of got the same thing, house trigger, silo. I'm guessing the BGA is probably up here as well, so kind of makes sense. Pretty good though, pretty good. So if we have a quick look and jump into one of our bits of kit, probably, you know what, let's take the New Holland for a spin. I've not driven a New Holland for a long time, so let's just get out of the shed. So I don't think this map's going to be terribly amazing when it comes to what's actually available on the map, but I do like the idea of a competition map. It's a little bit like Full Fields in my opinion in that respect. It's got a little bit more to it, I suppose, a little bit of variety. There's quite a little bit of undulation on the map itself, so a little bit of undulation and contouring, which is quite nice, and the flowers and the trees and the edges have been done well, and obviously then the actual road looks pretty good too, so that's nice to see. Oh, better put our winky pots on just to make sure. I don't think there's going to be any traffic around though. I don't think this map is designed to have traffic. As you can see though, the fields are actually of a really good size, and they're not too bad a shape, to be honest with you. They're not too boring and uniform, so that's pretty good. Got a few features. There are some rocks. If we go around here, we'll probably go over the river into the area, so as you can see, a bit more undulation on the fields, which is quite nice, and a little bit more flat over this side, but you can still see in the distance that the map isn't completely and utterly flat. That's good. We just go up here though. It does feel like quite a big size map, even though it's probably only a standard size anyway, since it is cross-platform, so that's pretty good. But we're just going to come over here, a bit of a excavation there, and doing a little bit, few groundworks. Let's go over this bridge quickly. As you can see, very nicely done bridge, I must admit. Nice big river here. Also we've got the fuel station, and we've got a few other bits and bobs as well, sale points, etc. So, and then obviously straight the other side is pretty much the other side of the map, the east side or the west side, depending on which way you go. So, and I'd say the other side is pretty much identical in regards to what's actually there in the fields. So that's pretty cool. But I think what we'll do, we'll pull over up here and have a quick look at our field prices. So, if we have a quick look, what have we got? So, if we go over this, I want to expand into 24. 177, 145, 141, 64 is a little bit cheaper, 80 for a bit of agroforestry, 80,000 as well, 90, 72, so I'm guessing it'll be the same this side, 74 was that? Yeah, 177, so obviously that's slightly smaller, I think. That one's ever so slightly bigger, so it's not perfectly symmetrical. That makes sense. So just yeah, okay, so it's not quite perfect divided down the middle by the looks of it, because one side's got slightly bigger fields than the other, but it does mean it's slightly cheaper, but not too bad at all. So I must admit, I do like the idea of this map. I think it might be maybe a potential live stream, you never know. So hopefully you've enjoyed this map tour. If you have, give it a like, subscribe to the GrainMan channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks.